Hello so guys, today I'm going to show you how you can fix your lag on Black Ops Cold War on the consoles, on the PS5, PS4, PC, it doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and start off. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix your FPS drops, your lag on internet connection, stuff like that. So first off, I'm gonna start off with FPS lag. So how you can fix that, it's quite easy. And then I'm gonna go over to the internet connection issues. So this is gonna be a long video, but it's gonna be worth it, guys, because if you know this, you're also gonna know this for other Call of Duties, because this is also important for other games like the next Call of Duty or next games. So first off, let's just start off with our PC and let's try to show you how you can fix your FPS lag. So number one would be go to display mode over here and you want to go to full screen. Once you're in here, check your refresh rate and try to get the best refresh rate as possible. Why is this important, guys? So for example, my monitor has a maximum refresh rate of 165 Hertz or refresh rate. So what it means is I can only see up to 165 FPS. So if you have a monitor that is about 120 Hertz, you can only see up to 120 FPS. So that's an important thing. And what if you have about a 60 Hertz monitor or a 60 Hertz TV? It means that you can only see up to 60 FPS. And on here, it might say that you have a lot more FPS, but don't look at that, guys. Because if you only have a monitor that is about 60 Hertz, you're only gonna be able to see physically on your screen itself only about 60 FPS itself. So that's also some couple important things what I need to tell you. Don't, like, it doesn't matter if you have 500 FPS if you only have like a 60 Hertz monitor. You're not even gonna see that basically. So let me just cancel and I'm gonna show some other things that you need to know. So this is also important, display resolution. Like if you have really bad FPS drops, if you have like really low FPS, you can also just get your resolution down to 1080p that I just did. So that's also a fix. Let's go down. So these are also some couple important things like your texture quality. Just keep it on medium if you have like not that of a great computer or a PC or a laptop, whatever that you're using, and get this also down, guys. Once you get this down, it's gonna help intensely, guys. For example, if you turn this a bit down, let me show you. Do you see that, guys? It actually goes down. And that's a lot better. It's gonna help for FPS performance. Let's go to here. Model quality. You can also turn that maybe off. But don't get your texture quality that low. Just get it on medium. That's pretty much enough, or high. Let's go to here. So there's also a other important thing that you need to know, ray tracing. So if you get ray tracing on, let me show you guys here. If you have it disabled, like you see, guys, it makes a lot of sense. So if you have ray tracing on, you can see also some things. I think that's it for that. So also, guys, RAM usage, get that up to 100. I have it about 90%. But if you really have bad things, just get your RAM usage up to 100. So that's also a fix. And now let's go to another fix which you can also implement is running background applications. If you're running a editor screen or editor software or something like that, or OBS studios, for example, it could cause some problems with FPS. So make sure that the background applications are just all offline and they are not running at all. So guys, if you ever noticed, I have about 60 FPS, but you can just easily fix that because your home screen is most likely always going to be 60 FPS. But if you go ahead and play a game, I'm going to show you right now, that's actually going to increase. Look at this. And by the way, guys, you please go like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It will actually help me. I can make more videos to help more people out. So like you see guys, it increased. It sometimes gets up to 200 FPS, 300 FPS, but it doesn't really matter for me. All I matter for is 165. Like I said, my monitor is 165 Hertz, so I can only see that much. But if you see that guys, it gets about average 100 for me, or 120 sometimes. But if I end the game, let's just end the game. Just quick match. And now look at this, it sometimes goes so high. I'm not really doing something. 1 second. Look at this. It just goes to 200. I don't know really why. It sometimes even goes up to 700 FPS. It also matters a bit to your graphics settings, like I said guys. If you have a medium graphics, it's gonna get even higher and stuff like that basically. So is there anything to add to the PC players? Not really. That's pretty much it, what you can try out to fix your PC. Now, I'm on the PlayStation, just the console in general, because it doesn't matter if it's a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4, Xbox, or whatever that you have. So basically guys, if you have a lot of friends, let me tell you that right now, it's quite important. If you have a lot of friends, I also say that on my other videos, you're gonna have a lot of FPS drops. So if you wanna fix your FPS, if you have some FPS lag, just go ahead and just delete some friends. That's how easy it is. And how do you actually know that it's because of your friends? Let's just go ahead and start a game, guys, especially if you're on the PS4. If you're playing on the PS4, Black Ops Cold War, and you have some FPS lag, start off that game, play like for 10 minutes, and while you are playing in a match still, just click on your home screen and try to scroll fast as possible to the other place like this. And you're gonna see the lag, and also do something like this maybe. And you're gonna see how much lag that you have. And go also to your friends list. It's gonna keep on loading. But if you have less friends, it's gonna actually fix that. You're also gonna not run into problems on games and stuff like that. So it's a lot better for you guys. So if you don't play with your friend anymore, just go ahead and delete them, and just keep about average 50. That's what I recommend. Don't get really higher than that, especially don't get higher than 100 friends. I had a friend that had some lag on Black Ops Cold War. I just said to him, just delete your friends, bro, because he had more than 600 friends, and that was causing his system to lag. So this is for the Xbox users, the PS4 users, and stuff like that. So let's go to the next fix, I will say, for the console users. And that is cleaning up your PlayStation. This is really important, guys, because over some years, it's gonna collect so much dust. It's gonna also make a lot of sounds. So that's quite normal. And also guys, if you're playing a digital game, just get your disc out, because it's gonna make a lot of sounds. So ever noticed that your console is a lot more quiet once the disc is out? Yeah, that's basically it. That's how you can also fix your sound on the PlayStation 5. Just get your disc out and the problem is fixed. And also the PS4 users, just open up your PS4, collect all the dust, get it all out, and see how your PS4 is gonna perform. It's gonna perform a lot better, and not like a jet or something like that, a jet sounds. So also for the Xbox users, but I've noticed that the Xbox really doesn't really have that much problems. My PS5 right now has a lot more problems, and that console looks like a giant from here, and that's my Xbox Series S. It actually does look like a giant. Okay, never mind, I've just noticed that, but let's go to the third fix, I will say. So if you have some applications, for example, if you don't play Spider-Man anymore, if you don't play this game anymore, this is not a game, but never mind. If you don't play San Andreas anymore, just delete them. You can just download them back again for free. Like, there's no problem at all. You won't even lose any data. So if you go ahead and go to storage, also for the Xbox and PS4 users, and go to games and apps. If I go ahead and delete Paladins, for example, Let me just do that because I don't even play it anymore. If I delete it, I will still have to save data. Like, there's no problem at all. So go to save data. On here you can just find it. Like, let's go to PS5 games. On here you can always find your PS data again on here. And once you re-download the game, you can just go ahead and play where you are, where you're just at. And that's how simple it is. Because if your system is basically full, it can also cause a lot of problems that actually happened to me. And these are some couple tips what you need to know, guys. And let's go to the next step. Is there a next step? Okay, guys, I was thinking like for 5 seconds what the next step was, and that is running other applications. So I've already said that, but on the PC. But if you're also running some other applications, like let's just do this. Like let's just run GTA 5, and now let's go to my home screen and run another one. So let's run now San Andreas. And let's run this a bit. So now let's just go to the home screen again and run another game. Let's go to here, or let's just don't do it. But basically, guys, if you ever notice that GTA 5 is still on. So once I click on options, like you see, or okay, I didn't even know that. What? Okay. What sometimes happens is basically once I'm playing GTA 5, it still says close off your game, but it's just glitched, I think. Maybe I didn't load up to the game, but never mind. I just want to say, guys, that don't run 2 applications at the same time. That can also cause some problem, especially if you're on Xbox, because on Xbox you can actually do that, also on the PlayStation 5, but on the PlayStation 4 you cannot do that. So there's no problem at the PS4. But how is that possible? Never mind. Let's go to the internet connection problems. So you have some internet connection problems and you have some lag, stuff like that. I'm gonna show you some couple fixes how you can just go ahead and get rid of your lag. So first off, guys, what you can do is quite simple. Get an Ethernet cable. Get a Ethernet cable. Yes, guys, this cable over here. Let me show you. This cable, you probably have it, and if you think that you don't have this cable, show it like this. So if you don't think you have this cable, you probably do have. Like everyone, like 99% of the people that have an internet connection have this cable pretty much. So if you can connect it with your PC, your PS5, Xbox, PS4, I don't care, with your router, it's gonna give you a lot better internet connection. Believe me, guys, you won't regret this. You won't regret this because it's giving me the best internet connection possible. And if you have some bad Wi-Fi, you can just fix it by using this over here. Now, let's go to the second thing. Let's go to a bit less effective, but still a bit effective. And that will be DNS servers. Let's go to home. On home, I'm going to show you how you can change your DNS settings. You want to go to network, go to settings, and now you want to go to set up internet connection. So also, guys, if you connect one of these, you can also do this on the PS4. But what you want to do is you want to go to wired LAN cable, and on there you want to select that one if you are wired especially. But if you are not wired, you can also change your DNS codes. So go to your connected Wi-Fi connection and now click on that. So just click on X, go to advanced settings, and on here you want to go down to DNS settings and go to manual. So in here, I'm already using a DNS code like you see. You can also use this on Xbox, PS4, and PC. You can just pause the video and copy that one. So yeah, is there also another DNS code? There's actually. And also, guys, if you wonder how you can get here by using your PS4, you can just do that by going to the same place. Just go to network and then go over to internet connection setup. and go to setup Wi-Fi. And once you do that, you want to go to custom, manually, and then once it says use proxy server or not, you don't want to use a proxy server. On there, you can just change your your DNS. So let's go ahead and show you this one. This is gonna be a pretty long video, but this is quite important, guys. Once you're playing games, you don't want really lag problems. So this is the DNS code what you can also use. Here you go. Click on OK. Test your internet connection and see how it performs. But if it's not like my Ethernet cable over here, it's quite normal. Just use the Ethernet cable or buy one. It's like not that expensive, like a couple bucks. So never mind. And now let's go to the next fix. The next fix is also quite important, guys. Let's just say that you're downloading 10 games on your background, or you're just uploading 10 videos at your background. You pretty much have a lot of lag, guys. Like, that's quite normal. If you're gonna download like 10 games at the same time and think, why am I lagging? That's quite normal because you're downloading about 10 games at the same time. So what I would suggest is, if you're playing the game itself and you're lagging that much, I would just pause off the downloads and then just start off my game and play without any lag at all. So that's also a fix. Just download to one game at a time. If you're gonna download 10 games, it's gonna take all of your internet connection. Everyone in your house is gonna start lagging, and that's quite normal. So if you're downloading something, download once per once, one by one. Let's just call it that. Yeah, and is there something other to add? I don't think so. Is that it? Now let's go to the PC then. So on the PC users, let me show you how you can change your not your FPS. Is it lagging? Let's just turn off. How you can change your DNS? Quite simple. Go to here, go to settings. Once you're on here, go over to network and internet. On here, what you want to do is go to Wi-Fi. And now go to change adapter options. On here, go to your internet that you're using, right click, properties, and on here, go to internet protocol, first 4, properties over here, and go to use the following DNS code, click on here, and change what I have over here. Or you can also use this one. So you can just click on OK, but if that doesn't seem to help on the PC users, use this one. And then this one is 8.4. Here you go. Click on OK. Close off, close off. This also seems to help. And now just play off your Black Ops Cold War without any lag issues. So let me just start off. Oh, okay, I closed it off. Never mind. But on the Xbox side, is my Xbox connected? I don't think so. But I will tell you what to do on the Xbox. It's quite easy. So what you want to do is, you want to go to your settings on your Xbox, and then you want to go over to network on general. On network settings, go over to advanced settings, the last option. And on advanced settings, you want to go to DNS settings. So on there, you can just basically change your DNS codes and use the same DNS codes what I showed you on the PS5 and the PC. So that's how simple it is, guys. I think I'm gonna end this video. I think it's about like 20 minutes or almost 20 minutes. The length of this video is quite insane. But these are all the things what you can do to fix your lag on Black Ops Cold War. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop a like and subscribe, and take care.